You're listening to the best of Flight 1080 on AM 1080 KSCO. Wait a minute, hold on. This is the best we've got? Really? No kidding. You're listening to the best of Flight 1080 on AM 1080, 104.1 FM, KSCO.
You get wonderful music on KSCO in Santa Cruz.
Wir tanzen im Viereck, wir tanzen konzentriert. 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 Ich tanz mit dir, du tanzt mit mir. Ich tanz mit dir, du tanzt mit mir. Wir tanzen im Viereck, wir tanzen konzentriert. Wir tanzen im Viereck, wir tanzen konzentriert. Wir tanzen im Viereck, wir tanzen konzentriert. Wir tanzen im Viereck.
You're listening to AM 1080 KSCO Santa Cruz, I think.
Wir tanzen konzentriert.
We are dancing. We are dancing on Flight 1080.
Meine Liebe zu dir.
My name is und Billy Armi. Es und David Michaels.
Good job, Billy. Good job. You care who that is? I don't even know if I could pronounce that.
It looks like it says Stereo Total.
It is Stereo Total. Yeah, I guess so, huh?
That's the name of the
Beer
band.
Tanzen im Foreck.
German. That was fun. I like that. That was poppy.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
That's cool.
A man from San Jose writes into his local paper and says, "Hey, Joan, every year the crow population increases. They have no predators. In my neighborhood, at least. They raided our dove's nest, flying away with a baby. They harass my bluebirds, but can't get into the bluebird nest box. They take over and make a mess of the bird bath and wake up the whole neighborhood at 5:30 every day.
Yeah.
They are bold and just plain annoying, and I don't see them doing anything beneficial for the environment. Any ideas on how to deter them? I read laying out a fake dead crow might work, but I think they'll figure that out fairly quickly."
Yeah. Unfortunately,
Have you ever heard that? Sticking a fake dead crow out there will chase them off?
I haven't heard of it, but I can understand this person's frustration because personally, I have to say that, look, I like animals. We talked about dogs to open up the show, but crows, not a fan. Don't like them, don't like the sound of them, don't like the look of them. And everything this person is writing, I'm thumbing up. I'm saying big thumbs up, not a fan of the crow. Yeah. I don't care for the fact that people say, oh, the crow is smart, it's intelligent, it's, a shark might be intelligent too, but it's going to eat me. Something about the crow bothers me. I don't like the sound of it. I don't like the look it gives me. I don't care for the crow. And I do have an idea, and it's probably maybe an old recipe, crow's pie.
Is that a real recipe, crow pie?
Oh, I'm sure that it is, Dave, because, look, what do you think back in the Depression, if you heard one of those things, you'd put it in a pie. Why not? You killed one bird, and then make a pie.
Is a crow a raven? Are they the same things?
I'm not into birdology. I'm sure there's a correct term for that. What's it called? I can't remember. But I'm not sure if they have the same.
Aviology.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Birdology, I think you're right.
They're just irritated. What do you think of the crow? Do you like crows, actually, at all?
I actually do. I think they're pretty cool because they can use tools, is my understanding. In the sense that they take their nuts up or whatever it is and they drop them on the road. They use things like that to crack open the nuts and to get to them. So they are using, they're smart enough to figure out how to get inside that shell. Yeah.
That makes it smart, huh? But I can do that.
So.
Dave, I can do that. And I have thumbs.
Yeah, Billy, but can you fly?
Not yet. But one of these days,
Can you lay
Dave.
egg? Well, yeah.
We did that on Friday night.
We did do that on Friday night. 479-1080.
I honestly don't like crows. I don't like the way they sound. And, look, people often say that, look, they're scavengers, right? A crow.
Yeah.
So I think they eat, like, dead animals and things, don't they? I don't know. I'm not a fan of
Someone says here, The person writes back, I guess Joan writes back, they are loyal to their flocks. It says, don't dump all over these birds. She says they are loyal to their flocks. They work together to drive off predators and to protect their territories and families. And some younger birds help their parents with the next generation of crows. During a nesting season, a flock can eat 40,000 grubs, caterpillars, and other undesirable insects, meaning gardeners and farmers don't have to use pesticides, or not as much as they might ordinarily, because the crows go out there and eat all those bugs.
Okay.
Crows are also responsible for transporting seeds. You know how they do that, Billy?
I have no idea.
They pack it in the trunk.
Oh.
Well, because they go and they eat the seeds and they
That's how all birds do that.
Yeah, that's how they do it. That's how they spread seeds.
Process.
I've heard from many readers that the fake dead crow works. The key is to place the crow under the cover of darkness so that they don't see you do it. They will move on after seeming to pay their respects to their fallen comrade. If they return, put another fake bird out there.
Wait. So this person is saying if you put a fake dead bird crow, they'll see it and they'll just won't want to hang out there anymore?
Yes, and I'm looking on YouTube right here, and apparently magpies do the same thing. So when there's one of theirs, they go out there and they say their respects. They go up there and they peck at, I don't know, peck at him, but they go up there and...
Probably trying to steal his wallet.
I bet you that's what they're doing.
Can't trust these crows, Dave. They like shiny objects, too, which also weirds me out.
479-1080. Let's see what our good friend Kenny has to say. You're in the air, Kenny.
Kenny, how's it going?
Hello, gentlemen. I'll tell you, you know what, man? We get ravens up here. They're huge. They're not like the normal-sized crows. They're like the size of the wild turkeys we get up here.
Wow.
Over near Yuba's Park. Yeah, and they get into all kinds of trouble, too. They get into stuff, and when they see... Because a couple years ago, I was at war with them, and I kept throwing rocks at them to get them to go away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they would see me coming and tell all their buddies.
Oh.
And they would all know. It was like, here comes that dude you guys hate, It was pretty funny. Hey, man, Friday night, you guys were brilliant. I thought I was going to die laughing. And all the way back to my house, I could not stop laughing, dude.
Oh, I'm glad
you guys were awesome, man. That was so funny. It was so nice to see you guys and Billy and Carol and meet Keith from Corralitos, one of the callers that calls in all the time, and Alec.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Alec, what a nice guy. What a nice bunch of people. And Scott Kale does such a great job down there, and the young lady. That was just a brilliant show. I recommend everybody out there go to that Corralitos open mic. It's really, really fun. And you guys were
out there. They do it every Friday night.
You guys were awesome, man. So, don't knock yourself, Billy. You guys really kicked some serious butt the other night. I swear to God, I had an effing migraine when I came home because I popped something in my brain laughing so hard at you guys. That was great. I love you guys. I look forward to seeing you guys real soon, okay?
All right,
thank you, Billy.
Great,
Kenny. Thank you, Kenny.
I'm Billy Sunshine. Okay, have a good night, you guys.
Thank you, Kenny. 479-1080. Boy, Kenny's such a nice guy. He's such a nice guy.
Kenny is a lot of fun, too. He's a musician, and you know what? It'd be fun to have him play when we do a show at some point. Yeah, that'll be great, actually.
We should get a bunch of people that want to do a variety-type show, and we can have people out there doing juggling.
Yes, that would be fun, and we have to, it's a fantastic idea.
Somebody riding a unicycle while juggling cats.
You're kind of spoiled. I mean, we did talk off-air about, doing more shows, and then the idea of maybe, I don't even know if we should talk about it, but yeah, we're brewing an idea of, let's just say, a type of variety show. And I think it'll be a lot of fun, and of course, we'll keep you posted on future shows, Dave. We got a caller on the...
We can have people juggling, when they set the bowling pins on fire, we could have them juggle it across the room.
Okay.
On the stage, just juggling it over the audience.
That sounds good.
Like, put them in and on the act.
That sounds fine.
Yeah.
The idea of putting somebody in on the act is a great idea because...
Shoot apples off their head.
Apples?
Yeah. William Tell, just...
We should update it. Update the act. Do something different. No, nothing dangerous, though. We shouldn't do anything dangerous.
Okay.
I don't think.
All right.
Can we be trusted with fire?
Sure, why not?
Knives?
Yeah.
All right.
You light cigarettes all the time, don't you?
Yeah, but they're small.
Yeah, well.
Can you imagine a really big... Never mind. Okay, let's move on.
479... Oh, hey, there's a phone call. Pete's calling from the east side. You're in the air, Pete.
Hi, Pete.
Hey, good show. This is about the crows. Now, on the weekends, I listen to a syndicated show out of Cincinnati. It's At Home with Gary Sullivan.
Mm-hmm.
And they talk about crows and how to get rid of them. And one of the stories is because your dead crow idea reminded me that more than one caller has called Gary Sullivan and said, You get out there with a fake crow, like a stuffed crow, when they're around, and you throw it on the ground, you stomp on it, you pick it up, you throw it down, and all that. And all the crows see what's going on. And it sounds stupid, but it's been, more than one story. So anyway, I just thought I'd pass that on.
I bet that could work.
In the same line as the dead crow one.
Mm-hmm. I can see that. That makes perfect sense.
Thank you for the call, Pete. 479-1080. So you yell at them, you want some of this? Bang, 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 bang. You just beat up the little stuffed crow.
I think it's
Throw
genius.
them on the ground, stomp on them. This could be you.
I do.
Could be you.
I think it's genius and fun because obviously we know
great.
that the crow is intelligent enough to recognize that's what that trick works. And then why not have some fun with it?
Right.
Put the fear into them. Get them out of there that minute.
Ornithology.
Oh,
big
that's
dummy.
the term.
That's the term for bird-loving people.
Yeah, I think that is correct. Yeah.
Run the crows off by flashing a mirror. A group of crows is called a murder of crows.
I've heard that before. That is odd. I wonder where that actually originates from.
I don't know. I've seen them do that out in the fields, though. Not just the guys that are dressed to look like a man out there. The scarecrow.
Scarecrow, right?
But they have little flashy things. And I guess
what do?
The farmers, they hang little flashy things, and so when they spin around in the sun, it's always flashing something. And so when you're standing there from a single perspective, you see.
Is it like does it almost look like a tiny little like triangle thing?
They have those on top of coffee shops.
I've seen those. I never knew what those were. Those
I'm assuming that's what those are for. Yeah.
They might be. Yeah, okay, I've seen those. I didn't know that's what they were for. Fascinating.
479-1080. I wonder if you just hire a really tough crow to go out there and hang out in your yard. Like big
one that's like
big
buffed
muscular,
just like
big buff
roided
tattoos,
out. Yeah,
an eye patch.
An eye patch.
Yeah, dude.
That signifies toughness.
Toughness.
Arr.
Like you just got out of the joint.
I'm the main crow.
Yeah.
Where can you find a trained crow? We have to go to Hollywood. Find one buff, sexy. Should we do that?
Sure.
No, let's not do that.
479-1080. Another person asks Joan, I don't know if Joan has anything to do with what she has to do with that. I rescued a kitten. A kitten. Do you say kitten or kitten, Billy?
I say kitten, and I'm not sure. Well, I can't even really notice the difference in the way you said the two. Kitten. You mean, do I soften it on the end of it? Or kitten? Now, I usually do the California thing, like I've said, Dave. I believe in California, unless you are very careful to enunciate, we do tend to have a California accent, and it softens a little bit on the end of the vowel there. Now I'm getting into a speaking lesson. I don't know why, Dave. Maybe because you're on the phone.
Well, no, because somebody says, you say kitten, and everybody else says kitten. And I thought, well, I had a friend named Cody. Who, anytime there was a double T, he would pronounce it with the hard T. So kitten, cotton. What else has a double T?
Well,
bitten.
But I think technically that is the correct way to say it, actually.
But okay, well.
But in California, like as I was saying, we soften. We have a California
Are you telling me that over
accent.
in New York they say kitten? I just bought a kitten. Nobody says that. Nobody says kitten.
Actually, their vowels
They
are
say
slightly.
kitten.
Actually, their vowels are slightly sharper, but they've got that East Coast accent.
How do you say it, Billy? Say it again.
Kitten.
Kitten, right? So everybody says kitten.
But it softens it. But
Yeah,
but I think the Queen's English, right? And we have to face the facts that English is based on,
kittens.
The vowel being sharper. Yeah, and we have an accent in California. We do. We do. Yeah.
479-1080.
It's the best of Flight 1080 on AM 1080 KSCO Santa Cruz.